Hello, and welcome to Cooking Lessons for Dad. In this lesson today, we are going to cook green beans. We're going to cook them today by boiling. There's many methods to cook green beans. You could steam them, simmer them, microwave, but today we're going to boil them. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to heat a pot of water to a boil. So we're going to have that going. I already got it started a little, but while it's starting to boil, since it takes a while, you can go ahead and clean your green beans. I rinsed them under running water and drained them in a colander. And then I cut off the stems. So let me show you what I did. First you want to find if there's any bad ones, and I thought there was one. Not bad whole green beans, but maybe spots. If there is, just cut that spot out. That's it. These were really good, so I could only find one that had a spot. But okay, so what I do is, some people cut both ends off. I just cut the stem end off, and I usually just go ahead and line them up a few at a time, and then I just cut off the ends. Get a few more, line them up. And it goes pretty fast when you do this. We already did that one. We got a couple. So I did all the rest. You could also cut them into 1-inch pieces. I'm going to just go ahead and keep them whole, but you could, if you want smaller pieces, it's up to you. Okay, so we still need to wait just a few minutes till the water comes to a boil. So we'll come back when the water is boiling. Okay, so the water is boiling. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add the green beans. And we're going to bring them back up to a boil again. And when they come to a boil, again, we're going to boil them uncovered for 5 to 8 minutes. You're going to watch when they're bright green, and then the way to know if they're done is to try one, because everybody likes them cooked to a different hardness or softness. So you can have them crunchy hard or tender soft. So we'll keep an eye on it, and when they come to a boil again, we'll turn on the timer for 5 minutes, and I'll start checking them at 5 minutes. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, so the green beans have come up to a boil, so I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes, and I'll check them to see if they're done. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Okay, the timer went off. It's been 5 minutes, so I'm going to check one. You can see how the color is much deeper, so I'm going to go ahead and pick a medium-sized one. Actually, that's kind of a large one. They're going to be hot. I'm just going to break one. It's good. I like it cooked a little bit more, so I'm going to have it cook a couple more minutes, and we'll check it. I'm guessing it should be ready in about 2 minutes. So I'll set the timer again, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, so it's been a couple more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and check the beans again. I'm going to grab another one. And very hot. And I can tell just from snapping them, it's how I like them. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the water off, and I'm going to go ahead and drain them. So we'll go do that next. Okay, so you probably want to grab some hot pads, or I got a couple washcloths so you don't burn yourself. You're just going to go ahead and drain the water out. Okay. Okay, so our green beans are ready. We're going to go ahead and serve them. You can put them into a dish. We have some beautiful, healthy green beans we can put on the table. You can add a little salt, or I usually add a little now and not too much, and then people can also add it to their plate. So I already tried one, but you need to try a few more. Have a whole serving. There's usually about 4 servings per pound of green beans. This was a little bit more than a pound. So I'm gonna put a little more salt on. So that was very easy, especially if you grow green beans in your garden, you know how to cook them now. There is other ways to cook them, but this is how you boil them. And very healthy, very easy, 1 ingredient plus salt. You can do it, try it this week, okay? Have a good day. Let me know how it turned out at cookinglessonsfordad.com. Bye. These are so good. You forget how good green beans are. Great side dish to any meal. Okay, bye.